loan limit, so you can buy a house up to $2 million using your VA benefits. And it's also the most flexible as far as credit score, as far as your buying power and the guidelines overall. So it's a really great loan that if you're a veteran, active military, you must use this benefit. Okay, so as far as the down payment, like I mentioned before, there is 0 down payment. Now that doesn't mean that you're going to go into this house with 0 out-of-pocket cash to close and expenses, because there are closing costs, and we'll get into a little bit more in depth with that. Okay. But with this loan, you can have the seller pay for your closing cost up to 4%. So if you're buying a house for $400,000, the seller can give you $16,000 to cover your closing cost, which would be very helpful. Okay, so here's just a basic overview of what closing costs are. So VA does have a funding fee, and we'll go over that a little bit more in depth. There are instances where you can be exempt from this funding fee, but standard basic closing costs are title fees, which is the cost of transferring ownership from the seller to the buyer. You have your appraisal fee, which is making sure that you're buying the house for what it's worth. Also setting up your escrow account. So your escrow account is paying a portion of your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance up front. So you always have that in your account. Okay, so let's talk about funding fees. So funding fee is essentially mortgage insurance. Think of it, you're paying it up front and it's wrapped into the loan, so you're financing it. And a lot of times there are instances where you can be exempt from this. And here's a breakdown of the cost of the funding fee. So as you can see, if you end up putting more down payment than just the required 0%, then that decreases the funding fee.
Ever wondered how companies like Walmart or Home Depot make billions of dollars? Here's what most people don't realize. When you shop at Walmart or Home Depot, you're not buying Walmart or Home Depot products. You're buying...
All right. I just used that as a little intro thing. I don't know why my screen here is not looking tough. It's like I'm cutting myself off in the thing here. But anyway, we'll go with it. All right, y'all. For what it's worth, I'm back. And I'll be back tonight at 8 as well. I want to jump back on my live streaming heavy, because I really want to talk about a lot of stuff. As I move on in life, I get to really sit down and understand what's important, what's not important, what means something, what doesn't mean anything. That is what I get to
Bluetooth disconnected.
That is what I get to experience. As a person that was never the end guy, as a person that was never that just looks horrible, man. Why cannot? I don't know why that looks like that anyway. As the person that was never the guy, as a person that was, y'all know the story. I went to the VA yesterday, and whenever I go to the VA hospital, I probably have at least five women hitting on me when I go to the VA. I go to the VA, and I had inquired about doing some voluntary services there just so I can be around more people. And what is this? Just to be around more people, create my family, create that thing that I constantly keep running into people, and understanding why I'm never the number one, whatever. But I went to the VA yesterday, and I got probably $450 worth of medical items. I got some stuff on my back. I got 2 items for my back. One the heat, and one's a pulse. Various medications. Um, those are the things that I came home with. I got X-ray on my back, X-ray on my vertebrae in my back, my lower back, my neck. I got X-rays on my ankle. Last year when I had that little accident on my scooter, um, I'm still feeling the effects of that. So they're setting me up with therapy. They're setting me up with massage therapy. They just set me up with a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, I am going to be at the VA hospital more than ever. But there's also something that emerged from my visit at the VA hospital yesterday. There's something that emerged. And that thing that emerged was, if I marry somebody, they get my benefits. And I just think about that for a second. I really, I really, I really think about, I think, let me come at it this way. If I could be honest, I'm not going to say I'm bitter. I have resentment. Uh, and it's no different resentment than the guy that tried to get a lot of people to invest in a dream. Then the dream takes off, and now here everybody come. Um, I am. It is said that a man at 55 reaches his stride. He gets into his elements at 55 years old. I would have to agree with that because at 56 last year, I something clicked. That one thing that clicked more than anything is me understanding my worth. It was like I tripled my prices. Um, I now understood that at last year at 55, I understood that love is a game to women. Love is a joke. I now understood, I understood last year, I came to the biggest understanding that when I was in my 20s and wanted love, that was women's playtime in the Black community. White women, they find somebody before they're 26 and married with the house and with the child before they hit 30. But Black women go through this thing where I'm free. I had a hard life, and now Black women in their 20s, they're free. Their 30s, they're free, and then they start hitting the narrative of a husband in their 40s. Well, us good guys, we wanted love from day one. So by the time we get around our 40s, we done got and dealt with too many women that want to play games. So much to the point where, as I am today, I am not interested in no relationship. I'm not. If you look down at the bio, I dedicated this one to all the individuals that we made plans. They canceled but didn't reschedule. All the individuals that played with me, played with my emotions. This is dedicated to them. And I'm glad to be here because only thing I want to do now, buy cars, nice clothes, glasses, and make sure my dogs is happy. That's my agenda in my life right now. Never thought it'd be like that. But my let me say it again. Buy cars, nice clothes, make sure my dogs is happy, and just constantly keep feeding the agenda that I am successful and everybody passed on me. So all I want is everybody that passed on me, just continue to pass on me. Don't call me back. We could talk, but one thing I will never do, I ain't ever asking a woman out on a date. I'm never going to make plans with a woman. I'm never doing no stupid shit like that. Whatever beat me, I want that to continue to beat me because of this. People, when you go through life, you're supposed to collect. Okay. When you're young, you want the opportunity. When you're older, you want options. So it's options versus opportunities. When I was young, I wanted the opportunity. I got the opportunity. Now that I'm older, my options are overflowing. I could live a million lifetimes and will never, ever execute 5% of all my options. It is such an unbelievable place to be. When I get my military retirement check, it is amazing to just watch it go to the bank. And then that hits the bank. Then I have automatic pay from my company, just hits it, boom. And the life that I have, it is amazing. I'll let y'all listen to the video yesterday where I said that I want to give my brother a car. Excuse me, a BMW X3. I want to give my brother a car, and he called me last night. Let me show you. So excuse me for a second. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all something. So when he called me last night, I took a screenshot of it. You see that right there? So he calls me last night, and I didn't answer him. He left a message. He left a message when I was live streaming yesterday, and I'm like, I want to show y'all something else. You want to see something else? I'm gonna touch it one time. Look at that I tell you right there. You see my airplane mode? It's on. During the weekend, I put my phone on airplane mode. You know why? You know why I put my phone on airplane mode? Because I don't want to talk to nobody. I put my phone on airplane mode last night, but the Wi-Fi is picking up, and that's why he was able to still reach out to me via the whatchamacallit. But last night, I put my Friday night before I put my phone on airplane mode. That's where I'm at in my life now. I don't want to talk to nobody. I get it. I haven't talked to nobody today. I went to my storage unit, jumped in the K12, get my K1200, took that mug for a ride, was on the Monitor Merrimack Bridge, let that nice air get in me, just riding. And I'm just riding, and I'm like, wow, I have an unbelievable life. that I practically had to beg a woman to share it with. I called my friend up that's also a retired military. And I asked him, and he's like, yeah, my wife this, my wife that. Yeah, she rocking the benefits. But here it is. I got to listen to a woman say, yeah, well, I have a copay. I have this or that. Oh, I don't pay nothing. People, I am 50. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. I am 56 years old and never paid for not one of my 4 operations. Not one. The one was when I was on the fire department. I got an operation. I hit a tree. The 3 operations, military paid for all of them. I never had a medical bill. I am in this house. I put no money down for my beautiful home. Walked away from the closing table with a check for $10,970. Rolling my videos back. I said the same amount. It's all real. And I'm begging a woman to share my life with. That's where we at. I gotta beg a woman. Please love me. No, put me first. 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 No, no, not the sisterhood. Not the sisterhood. Put me first. Put me first. No, no, it's the weekend. That's why I got my phone on airplane mode. Enjoy your life. Enjoy. Just leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. That's my life today. That's going to be my life tomorrow. Because I want y'all to listen to this. You got a moment? Talking about the VA today and how, hey, listen, let me say this before I listen to that. I had the woman that asked to marry me twice. Check this out. Check this out. The woman that asked to marry me twice, you know how much her property taxes is? $17,000 a year. You know how much they would have been if she wouldn't have been playing those fucking games, like the sisterhood, the value of men of the sisterhood. You know how much she would have been paying in property taxes had she would have got next to me. You know how much she would have paid. You see that donut? She could have married me. I would have went down to her city hall. Blah 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 blah. Bye bye. $17,000 a year. I gotta beg a woman to love me and all my luster, all the benefits and perks that I got. My daughter could have went to school for free. College of her choice with a $1,300 a month stipend paid for from 18 to 16. And I got to beg her to love her. Love your dad. Love your dad. Love your dad. Love your dad. Love me. Love me. Please love me. Love me. Love me. No, go on. You want to live your life as a Bradley? Get the go on. This ain't those things where I'm begging some chick to love me. Let me tell you how much and how sensitive I am to what I'm talking about here today. Then I'm going to let y'all listen to this nice guy video. If I forget, remind me. I was in the VA administration in Philly. And I'm sitting there, and there was 2 creatures with 3 kids. One of the mothers was the mother of the 3 kids. It wasn't like 2 was one and 1 was the other one. One. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, I go on a 48-hour fast. These are my greens. Hold on a second. This is why I'm 56 and I look so damn pretty. I look so pretty. Take care of myself. And I realized that the VA will take care of me in ways that I was trying to get a woman to do, like a dummy. Don't think less of me. I was at the VA administration, and I'm sitting there listening to these 2 creatures talk about this man. And this is what they were saying. I'm not paraphrasing. This is what they were saying. Yeah, they found him in a room. Yeah, they found him in a room. Yeah. Yeah, they found him in the room. Yeah, he was crawling through the house trying to clean it up. Yeah, he was in blood. He was in blood. And when they found him dead, he was trying to clean it up. I'm saying to myself, here it is, you in here talking about your father at the VA to collect his benefits while you're in here telling the world that he was trying to clean up his feces, going through the house trying to clean it up. So when they found his lifeless body, he won't be and feel ashamed, even in his death. And that is what I look at when I get played by women. Y'all don't give a about us anyway. That will not be me. If you cannot love me, if you won't, listen. Ain't no woman trying to put me first. I ain't trying to love no chick. Get the fuck on. Get, get. When I look at, when I look at the Hulk Hogan, y'all know the wrestler, the Hulkster on you, the Hulkster baby, right? You remember that guy? You see what happened once he gave up his career, back off the. Soon as his career was over with, soon as he told Vince McMahon, I can't do this no more. His wife said, but, and his kids said, Mommy want to divorce you now, Daddy. We don't live in them times now where you're going to get a woman that's going to take care of you. If a chick trying to love me when I'm healthy, what the make I think a chick is going to love me when I'm sick? Oh, dear my. Oh, dear. Oh, not happening. Not happening. I'm not first. Get the fuck on. Because I have a lot to offer. I have a lot to offer. I drove home. I was driving back home. It's a 2-hour drive. I was driving back home from the VA hospital yesterday saying I had 5 women hitting on me. I went, and when I was there, dig this. When I was there, I set up a teeth cleaning. I got to go back for my teeth cleaning. Then I went to optical. Yeah, I need my yearly optical. I said I get another free pair. The VA gave me these glasses for free. These have a number 2 tint. So I'm gonna get another one with probably a deeper tint. Nonetheless, I got these glasses from the VA for free. I'm sorry, I paid $15. If I was to marry a chick, she'd get the same thing. But I gotta sit here and beg a woman to love me. Hell to the no. So I gotta sit here and beg a woman to love me. No, get the fuck on. Let me tell y'all something about women today. Black women, their sisterhood is first. You think you're gonna meet a woman with no kids? She's gonna remarkably. Listen, I was talking to Dave Nutzer. Dave said something that was so profound. I wish I could get that dude on the phone. I wish I could get that dude on the phone. Where's my phone? Oh, there. Let me take it off airplane mode. Oh, dear mine. Hook up the Bluetooth, see if I can get him in on a call. Hold on.
Bluetooth connected.
See if I can get this dude in on the call. Oh, would it even come through on the call? No, it won't come through. It won't come through the system. God damn it. I'm gonna see. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear it ringing?
Hello?
Hold on a second, Dave. Can y'all hear that? I got Dave Nuts on the phone. Can y'all hear that? I want to ask you a question, Dave, because I'm doing my live stream, and I was telling people that you were the only person that I ever heard say this. What are your requirements for the next woman in your life? You said something about she better not, if her blank is still this blank, I don't want to deal with her. Please tell my listeners what you said.
No tattoos, no kids. If her mama's still alive, if she got a college degree, if she thinks she's strong or believes in strong women.
Oh man, thank you, thank you. Hey, listen. I was in here just telling them. You would think, even if she don't have kids, for some reason they'll find to put something first. But more so than anything, what you just said. And what's your nationality for the people, sir?
Slavic background.
Okay. So y'all even catch it. I thought I was in a safe space trying to love a woman with no kids in a situation. It's just that it was no. I'm gonna find something else. I'm gonna find something else to put before you. So I was just here telling them, Dave, I'm gonna get back to my live stream as you were. I'm gonna send you the link. I don't know if you're listening. I'm gonna send you the link. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
My man. So that kid is 23 years old. I'm 56. I'm double his age in 10 years. I'm double his age in 10 years. He just said if her mother is still alive. I didn't want to hear the rest of the stuff. I'm glad he threw it in there. He said it before, though. But he said if her mother is still alive. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. I'm going to hook this thing up. I want y'all to listen to this nice guy video. See if I can pull it up. Please stand by. I want y'all to listen to this. I want y'all to be some listening tourers. Somebody's at my front door. It's the mailman. Hi, mailman person. Check this out. I want y'all to listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this. First, I want y'all to listen to what I said earlier. I said, especially if we make plans and they cancel and don't reschedule. See, let me tell you what every woman is going to make y'all believe. Every woman is going to try to make y'all believe that how you think it's you by yourself. That you must always be ready to love them. You must always be ready to be part them. But I want y'all to listen to this.
Pull tactics don't work on me. You stop calling me, I call somebody else.
Yes.
You stop texting me, I text somebody else.
Amen.
You cancel a date without having it rescheduled, I go on a date with somebody else.
That right there. Ain't that what the niggers say? That right there. That right there. Listen, I'm gonna play that last part again because that's what happens to me all the time. Individuals break up plans that we have and then just be like, oh, God. This is why y'all heard me say it. I will never make plans with a woman. I will never ask a woman out. Not happening. Not happening. Not interested. Not interested. I had this happen to me.
Amen.
You cancel a date without having it rescheduled.
It happened to me too many times. Way too many times. Chicks are canceled and then I'll be like, I can't. It is amazing how I look back on things at 56 years old. It is so fucking amazing how I look at things today and say, wow, I didn't duck bullets. I ducked a lot of bombs. Let me send him the link right quick. If he's not, let me send him the link right quick. If he's not, let me send him the link right quick. If he's not, let me send him the link right quick. Yeah, I sit here today and say to myself, my perspective and narrative about, oh yeah, okay, bye. It saved me so much mental wear and tear. It saved me so much. This is why happiness, this is why in my house of happiness, there's so much room. Give me a second. I'm gonna show y'all the Kazals I was looking at. Then I'm gonna play you the video for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all these cats right here. These mugs are straight dot jiggy. I gotta have these. I'm a these gotta have her person. Oh, you know what? I sent the picture to my man. I sent the picture to my man. Look, oh my God, yo, these are these. Give me a second. These are dot fly. Are these mugs not dot fly? Are those Kazals the dopest? Are they dot dope? Are they dot dope? I'm asking y'all. Are they dot dope? Are they dot dope? Oh my God. And the 7 series is silver. Oh, I'm gonna need him. I'm gonna need a moment. The things that I get to spend my money on, I don't have no wife, I don't have no kids. So I get to just buy things what I want, live my life. I love it. Want to play that last video for y'all one more time? Then I'm going to go proceed to the nice guy video. Please stand by.
Being simple.
Push and pull tactics don't work on me. You stop calling me, I call somebody else.
Yes.
You stop texting me, I text somebody else.
Amen.
You cancel a date without having it rescheduled, I go on a date with somebody else.
Boom. I have had nothing but dates canceled on me, and nobody didn't say, well, let's just do it some other time. It was just cancel the date, you nigga. I got some other jiggy nigga digging out this pussy. I got some other, I'm interested in some other niggas. Go to fuck with those niggas. Because nobody does this to me and think that I'm going to say, well, I'm going to ask you again. Not asking. I appreciate and love being by my fucking self. I am not interested in nobody. I'm going to be clear. Today is the 16th. Oops, the 17th of May, 2025. Not interested. I want to be by myself. All right? Let us go. I want y'all to hear this, though. I want y'all to hear
Being
this.
single
I
for
want
a
y'all to
long
hear this,
time.
though. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. Oh, wait a minute. I want y'all to hear this. I think it's on my other one. I want y'all to hear this, man. Y'all got to hear this. I think it's on my personal one. This is the League of Dads on Facebook. Yeah, I think it's over there. I don't think it's here. Oh, I think it's over there. Hold on a second, y'all. Please, man. Don't leave me. Don't deserve for you to stay, but don't leave me. What I done used should have gone far away. That's so ghetto. Quality men don't date women who wear hair bonnets. All right, I want y'all to see it. Give me one more chance, I pray. I'm asking for my feed. Why is it showing me all that? Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, mother sucker. Here it go. I want y'all to listen to this. My man Face Facts, he said, can't wait until I'm there. My man, let me tell you something before I play this. Like I said, I went to the VA yesterday. I had on my other Kazals. When I was making my appointment at Optical, I inquired about uh, uh, contact lenses. I didn't. I like. I don't. Y'all can't see these as much. Y'all see it sometimes, but these are the bifocal. They have the bifocal bottom, but they're called no line bifocals. So they blend into the rest of the lens, and so you don't see it. And so I thought that contacts wouldn't be able to do that. So the lady was like, "So let me show y'all. Y'all seen the other ones that I was wearing, but oh, y'all seen the video yesterday. So y'all seen me yesterday. Y'all seen me yesterday. This is the video I can show y'all yesterday when I was in yesterday when I was in my dot jiggy mode. Y'all seen me yesterday. This is y'all see me. Y'all know those Kazals right there, right? That's me yesterday. Those are Those are these right here. Right? So I have those on and I'm in optical. And as the lady's talking to me, I just see her looking at me. And then she gets the freeze neck, and she said, "Okay." I say, "Hey, thanks." So I can get with the no line. She said, "Oh no, we don't do that here." I said, "No, I'm talking about in general because I'm going to go private to get my contact lenses." She was like, "Yeah, we'll write it up, blah 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 blah." And then I said, "Okay, hey, thank you." She said, "I love those glasses you got on, by the way." I said, "Thank you. You should see my other ones." Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm so jiggy, but that's my life. That's my life. Listen, only a black man have to try and sell a black woman harmony. Not doing it no more. I have no interest, no worth. Like I said, I kept my phone on airplane mode today. I reach out to Dave. I'm not reaching out to nobody. I don't, on the weekends, I just want to be by myself. I know it's peak time. I know it's time for individuals to go get their coochie dug out. Oh, I know it's time to go give out that dope wet. Go on, give your shit out. Call me on Monday when everything is important. But when you're free time, everybody just, hey, listen, I've been doing this for 20 years. There isn't a woman up north to tell you, Chris, Chris sends you a have a good weekend text message on Thursday night. And you ain't talking to Chris, because I know, because I learned this narrative when I lived in the Pocono Mountains. All the Pocono Mountain chicks went back to New York to get some dick. And then during the week, "Hey, what you doing? I'm coming through." "Oh, really? Yeah, gotcha. Okay." So listen to this.
Little lamb.
Amen.
Listen at this right here. This is for all you nice guys. You're looking at OG nice guy. I know y'all call me OG, Unk. Call me Unk nice guy. Unk nice guy. Dummy donkey. Call me dummy donkey Unk. Dummy donkey. Okay, check this out. I'm going to play this for y'all. Right?
Stay single if you're a person that loves hard.
I agree.
Because people out here,
they don't care.
Don't appreciate that type of love no more.
That's so true.
And that song, Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Amen.
People that love hard. Now, let me go left a second and explain to you the people that love hard. The people that love hard are the purest. This is what these dumb black women don't understand. The guys that love hard, we're the purest. We're the ones that don't have no game. We're the ones that, hey, look, I just want a wife, somebody to build with. We're the purest. Nice guys. See, what every black woman that I met taught me is that they develop their interaction on dealing with dick from the perspective of, my coochie is this, he wants some dick. They haven't built up a curriculum to deal with a guy that says, I'm looking for a wife. They don't know how to deal with that. They don't. They call you, oh, you just needy. You just, oh, wow, I'm needy, huh? Wow. Nope. But the guy is talking them down. The guy isn't worth for God ain't doing nothing. Oh, he gets the conversation and everything. But like she said, I'm gonna run it back.
Stay single if you're a person that loves hard.
I agree.
Because people out here,
they don't care.
Don't appreciate that type of love no more.
The people out here don't appreciate that type of love no more. It's why I realized something last year. My love is only built for the traditional woman. If you're independent, if your perspective is you're a boss bee, if you ever said at any point in your life you don't need a man, and it shows because individuals think that they can say these things and it don't show in their interest. If you said any of those things, hey, listen, I applaud you. You are the best. You're just not the woman for me. You're not the woman for me. And before I straighten back up, because remember, I'm in my going left. Y'all ever stop? This is gonna be a video. This is the next video. Not the next is the next, but probably tomorrow. My tomorrow midday video. Y'all ever noticed all the black guys? I'm talking to you black guys. Y'all ever noticed that as soon as a woman get a job, she don't need no man. So you add one thing to her life, she don't need companionship, security, love, children for her father, somebody that has men. We have a protective. We're wired from the protective state. This is why somebody can knock on a. Yes, I was just wondering. Hold on, baby. Get back, bro. Who you want? No, knock on this fucking door. Women answer the door. Hey, can I help you? Oh no, they no. Oh, you're selling mop handle covers? Knock on the door when a man home. It ain't happening. Money. Soon as they get money, that's out the window. You ever notice that? You give a woman, a black woman, a job. The one piece of her life that provides so many intricate movable pieces, they don't need that no more. You give a black man a job, he don't say I don't need a woman. We never say that. This is why I'm just glad I made it here to 56 years old and I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't. But before I straighten back up, while I got you here, won't you just listen at this?
Which is pushing black women. They are doing the same thing to us that they did to black men 40 years ago, which is pushing us out of the workforce. That's what they did to black men. And that is what caused the major divide within our community with regards to the gender wars. We saw black men the way they wanted us to see them because they didn't have.
You heard what she said? They're pushing us out like they did the black man. So when black women got a job, first thing they don't need is a man. I don't know nothing on this planet. I never brought a car and said, now I don't need gas. I changed my diet in the last month. Still need food. It is amazing that every narrative, and when they speak about it, they don't realize they're telling so many other narratives about them. That's why I say they are the dumbest creatures on the planet. I can listen to them and they will have all these narratives and think they're so smart. They are the dumbest creatures on this planet. They are the dumbest. It is nothing dumber than a woman of color. Nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Let me run that back.
Black women, they are doing the same thing to us that they did to black men 40 years ago, which is pushing us out of the workforce. That's what they did to black men. And that is what caused the major divide within our community with regards to the gender wars. We saw black men the way they wanted us to see them because they didn't have the upward mobility that we had because of our job.
She said that black men didn't have the upward mobility. No, nobody can beat the government. I could. I told y'all. I've been telling y'all for years. It's hard to beat Section 8 and welfare. So women look bad at us because the government is coming in, the place that gives these individuals all its money and took them and said, yeah, I can't beat the government. I couldn't beat the government 20 years ago. I could beat the government now. I can provide, I make money, I can take care. If I had 10 kids with my eyes closed. But who could do that? But now they know how to summarize it. Oh, they just offered us jobs, and now a gender war starts because you got a job. Listen, back it up a little bit.
Them because they didn't have the upward mobility that we had because of our jobs that we were able to get in the federal government. For one, the federal government was one of the biggest job employers for black women, and they're pushing us out left and right. We lost more jobs last month than any other demographic, and those jobs are not coming back. And if they come back, they're not going to give them to us. I don't care what degree you got. Because you can see right now, they don't care nothing about those degrees. Soon as we started getting it, ain't mean anything anymore. I say this to say we gonna have to work with black men. Whatever grief you got with black men, get over it. It's time for us to work together. We need them and they need us, and this is just more proof of that.
On that video on TikTok, I went and looked at the comments. Not one woman commented on it. And about 175 men said, no, we don't need y'all. We've been trying to tell y'all this for decades. Nah, we passed. I left a comment on that mug and I said, so let me get this straight. You got a job and you didn't know what we meant. Now you want to come back, not because families are suffering, not because you're doing all this stuff by yourself. You running around, you're doing 50 million things because you are only a one-team person, not because families are dying because now y'all losing jobs. That's making y'all come back. So you're coming back via forfeiture of the fact that you were losing the same thing that once you got, you didn't say we needed anyway. Do you see how intellectual that is? Let them go. Let them go. Listen, there's a lot of dumb men out there. My intellect is too wise for it. I am setting things up in my life now. Let me tell y'all something, and don't think less of me. And then we're going to get back on topic. I'm going to tell y'all something. Please don't think less of me. Please don't. You know the reason why I wanted a wife? Y'all probably heard me say this, so it won't be no different. I wanted a wife so if I got sick, I had somebody to take care of me. That was my fear. I'm never going to get sick. I'm an animal. When I almost fell on my motorcycle last year, they was like, wait a minute. So you put your foot out. Mm-hmm. When I put my foot out, I was holding it like this, and I was going into a turn, and there was so much dew still on the road from overnight when they get moisture on the ground. When I turned, my scooter, I have a Honda Silverwing 600. That thing weighs about 600 pounds. It was sliding. I put my foot out. And my feet, I was holding it up like this, and I was sliding, and my sneaker was going, it was burning rubber. And I finally lifted the bike up. My knee swelled up, my ankle. At 55 years old, I didn't take a spill. But that's because I'm healthy. I take care of myself. I take care of myself. That's why I didn't drop it. I want to be clear about something. That's why I didn't drop it. I want to show y'all something. Because I have a lot of individuals that don't understand. I have a bunch of non-understanders, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help individuals understand. I'm a you gonna understand addict. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Is there you go right here. You see this right here? This is what I have to tell individuals when I tell them I got a scooter. They be like, "You got a scooter?" I say, "Yeah, I got a scooter." You see the price? That's what I have, along with my K1200. And then I had an individual tell me one time, "Oh, me and my husband, we're going to go get a scooter like yours." I just looked at it, I said, "Oh, are you now? Your only car is a Nissan Sentra, and you're going to go spend $9 grand on a scooter?" 3 weeks later. Yeah, me and my husband went and looked at him. He ain't getting one. I know he ain't getting one. You ain't going to... You ain't gonna be driving a Nissan Sentra talking about something. You're gonna go drop $9 grand on a toy. It ain't happening. No, it ain't happening. But that's when I almost fell. I'm dropping it. And then one of the things that came back to haunt me is because it's an automatic. So when I was falling and the bike was doing the throttle, being that it's an automatic, it was still. That's why it was still going straight because I was still throttling it. So I had to do like this. So when I did like that, for that brief second, I had to hold it up with one hand, grabbed it, and it stopped. I was like, damn. I finally came home and my knee was like, shh. But I want to lose topic. I had no one to say, baby, I'm coming. I had nobody to say, baby, I'm going to take you to the hospital. I'm going to call in sick today and come take care of you. I had to wait 3 days. I drove myself to the VA because I couldn't bend my leg to get in the car. So I was doing like Instacart to come to the house, bring me my food. And it was like, I learned a lot. So I reached out to my wife, the VA, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to need somebody to come to my house. They was like, okay, wrote a laundry list. So I got everything set up to where as though when I get hurt, people come to me. But listen at this part. When the guy says to his wife, baby, I'll be home a little late tonight because I'm gonna go hang out with the fellas. She say, okay. Then he get to look through his phone and pick which black woman he gonna go fuck because they so interested in being side chicks. Yeah. So my point and what I'm getting at is when the jiggy nigga want to get a nut off, he got a whole flock of black women to choose from. But when the man hurts himself, he don't. Just know that. I'm 56. I don't know how old you are. Take heed to my lessons now. Take heed to my lessons. Please. Take heed to my lessons. 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 And finally, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end this segment with this. I want you to listen.
And you're 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
God damn it, Chris. Listen.
35, 40, 45, 50, and you're not married to a black woman, go ahead and go get you a foreigner. Go ahead and go get you another race. Go ahead and go get you somebody that can appreciate you. Because these black women, majority of them, they don't like black men anymore. They don't like black men anymore. They don't even, a hardworking black man is not respected in America anymore. The only men that are qualified to date a majority of these black women is Jesus himself.
What he said. He said, and I want to be clear about something. You got to understand we're talking about the dumbest creatures on this planet. So their not like is hate, actually. Their dislike is, That's when a black woman don't like you, they go, When they actually say they don't like you, that's hate. When they express, when you go places and instead of them saying, can I help you? They just stand there and look at you. Or you're not going to say, can I help you, huh? When they talk, it's hate. When they don't like you, you just get facial expressions. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Let me be the first to tell you that. It's just a chain reaction. I'm sorry. It's just a chain reaction. This is why I thank social media, because social media has given us all the gifts that when you meet somebody, they cannot say, no, that ain't true, because 10 years ago, I never was able to get a woman based on, I'm very futuristic in my third eye. I see things way ahead of time. And so I just had women saying, no, he's a hateful person. No, you just hate black women. No, I said, no, I kind of love black women. I never said I hated black women. Well, how'd you come up with that? Well, you bashing is what they called it. But I just said, when they hate, I said, when they get verbal with it, that's the hate. The actual dislike is the look. When he said black women, they don't like black men. So listen at this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more, but at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. That's your real climate, brother. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already felt. I'm telling you something that you know. I think it's more too. I truly think it's more too. I think it's more too. And I'm tired of being the one that's not talking about it. I've said this. This is one of the main reasons I don't have a lot of Black female friends. I really don't, y'all. I don't. I couldn't imagine what it would be like as a Black man. It's an abundance of you that think that all men are dogs, but we all know it means Black men. Undertone of all relationship conversations is Black men ain't shit. Why these Black men ain't doing this? I can't bond with y'all, sis. I cannot bond with y'all when.
And I want to be clear about something. When they claim they're independent, when they claim they're a boss, when they claim all these accolades, they hate Black men. They just know how to disguise it as not wanting to get with you, not wanting to be at one with the Black man. That's the disguise. I just realized that this week. That's the disguise. So I'm telling you now, do not waste your time. Take it from me. Listen to my mistakes. Don't waste your time. I'm independent. I'm a boss. I'm all these things. When you hear that, hump and dump. Don't waste your time with them. They are an agent for the sisterhood. That's what they are. Don't waste your time with them. Definitely don't put a baby up in them. Don't. All right. That was the longest gone left in the history of me ever going left. I'm back online now. I'm talking about, I went to the VA yesterday and I set up an appointment for dental. I set up an appointment for optical. I got an x-ray on my ankle from my accident last year, an x-ray on my lower back, x-ray on vertebrae in my back. I got these items right here for my back, the thermal thing for my back, and these things where you take these tablets, you take these pads, and you just put them on your back, and it kind of work the injured area. It's little thing right here. It's got the settings, batteries. Put the batteries in it. Got that, and got various medications, heat medications, icy hot things. I got that. I must have walked out of the VA with probably about $600 total in perks and benefits. Cost me nothing. Cost me nothing. They set me up with therapy and massage therapy. Cost me nothing. Nothing. All because I dedicated my time to the United States Armed Forces. An amazing thing is, I spent more time trying to love a woman of color than I was in the military. At 56, I spent more time trying to love a woman of color. I got nothing for it. Nothing. Nothing. But I'm going to tell y'all one more time. The woman that asked to marry me twice, her property tax is $17,000. If she would have married me, if she would have just stayed true to her and stopped just gaming me, just dog walking me along, we would have got married. I would have went down to the thing. Yeah, that's my house. Yeah, 17,000. Just think, in 3 years, I'm saving her $51,000 in 3 years. 3 years, saving $51,000. Money saved. $17,000 stay in your pocket. Just think, all the individuals out there that own a house, want to own a house, the freedom of the beauty of home ownership. I don't pay property tax. I don't pay real estate tax. I don't. That is one of the perks that I get for my services in the armed forces. But I'm supposed to sit here and sell me to a chick that's putting everything first. You heard Dave when he was here. You heard him. He said, these things, if a woman have, I'm not interested. One of the things he said, her mother must be dead. Why? When you listen to the other video, women are influenced by dirt. You can get a woman to suck some shit and they'll say that they told me to do it. But follow a man, they got every stipulation in place. Trying to love a man, every stipulation in place. Be at one with a man, every stipulation in place. Stand firm on it. Love a man. It's all these things stern, but then they can get them to suck some shit. Oh, they told us to do it. Oh, they told us to do it. Oh, they said to do it. I don't want nobody to be interested in me. Don't be interested in me. No, I have nothing left. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this like this. This is what I see. I see people. It's like we're all born with a certain level of fuel for various things. The fuel, you would say, aka your tolerance. So you look at your tolerance like tanks, a fuel tank. Everything that you have to engage with, we all are born with fuel tanks for the cause. And then in your love fuel tank, we all start full. Your games fuel tank, full. Your BS fuel tank, full. Your patience tank, full. Everything. We all start off with tanks. Just think about this corny narrative as I speak here today. All right? Just think about this like this, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, all right? Just think about it like this. Just think about it like this. So let's just go with three tanks just to minimize it. Your love tank, your patience tank, and your desire tank. So we all start off, and out of those tanks, oh no, we're gonna just focus on two: your love tank and your games tank. Playing games, a player, right? So this is focus on two. We're all born with tanks. Nice guys, we start burning our love fuel early. We want a wife and all that early, like me. So I start burning my love tank in my 20s. So I'm burning a lot of tank. I got married, for crying out loud, and I used a lot of fuel on my marriage. Then I had a baby with Atia LaShawn Bradley. All this happened when I was 30 when I had a baby. But I met Atia LaShawn Bradley in my 20s. Burnt a lot of fuel on that relationship. Burnt a lot of love fuel trying to be a father to my daughter. Then when she said, I want to get in that bunhole too, Daddy. Mommy brought me my Fisher Price dildo. And your bunhole look good, Daddy. Burnt a lot of my love on that. Now I'm 56. I have no more love in my fuel tank. Makes sense? When y'all hear me say I'm not interested in nothing, not interested. I want to buy cars, glasses, clothes, and make sure my dogs are happy. Those are my 4 things. Cars, clothes, glasses, make sure my dog is happy. Not interested in nothing else. There isn't me and you could. Not interested. You heard the lady. I had too many people cancel and didn't even reschedule. All right, so that's where I'm at. So my love tank is empty. Let's flip the script. Let's just say you're 30. You know those players. Now it's at the player tank. So there's a lot of guys playing. They burning a lot of fuel in the game of playing. Can that girl, what's up? Girl, you know what I'm saying? Girl, you wearing them jeans. They playing. They burning fuel. They playing. And they out there, oh, damn, I'm going to give you this nut. Oh, bust that nut. They see another girl. I'm playing. They just burning their playing fuel. It's the reverse. I'm seeing all these guys reach their 50s and they're all out of players' fuel. Then guess what? When it's time for them to go find a wife, this is why excuse me, when they find a wife and then they play, they play, they 20, 30s, and 40, and then they turn 50 and they be like, I want to get married. And then next week they boom, get married. You be like, yo, how did that happen? Because their player's tank is empty now. So now they're burning their love fuel. And they got that in abundance. Why? Because when they was in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, they didn't use none of it. Make sense? They didn't use none of it. But then they'll talk to you and be like, man, I want to be married, man. I had this guy tell me, trying to break down the stats of marriage with 3 kids by 3 different women. And last year went and got 2 brand new child support cases, one with the 16-year bid and one with the 12-year bid. But now in his 50s, he's schooling me on all the thoughts that how he wants to be married. Well, of course, you got love in your love fuel tank is full. And so it is. And so it is. I'm glad my love fuel tank is empty. I'm glad. I'm glad. I am. I am. I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying here today on May 17th. I am glad my love fuel tank is empty. You know why? Because it's the perfect time for it to be empty. Women aren't what they are anymore. The dating market is absolute ass trash. And even the women that ain't like the worst of them, they got residue of all of them within them. And I'm glad to be here on the 17th of May, 2025. And I don't owe no chick nothing. So for that, I'm going to buy me some glasses, buy me some cars, right? Let me run that back. I'm going to buy me some glasses, buy me some cars, buy me some nice clothes, and make sure my dogs are okay. There isn't a fight. There isn't a fifth. Let me put my hands up. Buy me some glasses, buy me some fancy clothes, buy me some cars, and take care of my dogs. Make sure my dog is okay. I don't need the thumb. You can chop that off. There's not a fourth. There's not a fifth. Not going to be a fifth. Not happening. Understand? Do you now? Well, get the hell on out of here, man. I'll see y'all tonight at 8.